Portugal clock in for their very first appearance at these championships. A special anniversary edition, in fact, games held across multiple nations, a true pan-European tournament that is a reflection of the pan-European nature of the game. And this is where it all starts for them. 11 players, many of them friends, some foes during the league season, now united for a single cause as they carry the hopes and expectations of a nation in this grand quadrennial event. Ahead of us, a month of non-stop adrenaline rush. I trust you are strapped in comfortably for what will be, at least for partisan parties, the most unbearable, thrilling of emotional roller coasters. The Stadio Olimpico, a venue that has an old-school feel about it. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Here it is then, the first page of the first chapter of this special tournament.
All I hope is that these nations, as well as the players of course, can make a good account of themselves, and I also like the fact that such excitement isn't just something that one host country has the monopoly of. It's shared by so many people across the continent, literally, and that certainly created an extra special buzz.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a...
Tries a shot! And Rui Patricio somehow saves it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Gets it back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Danilo Pereira. He's come loose. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Guerrero. Portugal have it back and they can go again. Danilo Pereira. Back into the middle. That's a good ball to find him. Cristiano, big chance! Goal! Portugal! Ronaldo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
João Cancelo. Portugal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Bernardo Silva plays it out to the flank.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Ruben Dias does well to read it and intercepts. Danilo Pereira. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. He's in! Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Bruno Fernandes. Chance to shoot. Danilo Pereira. Guerrero. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Oh, that's surely a foul, free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Pinged forward. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Portugal come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Good take, and he's had a look. Has a pop! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Cristiano Ronaldo reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's Shalai. Jota. João Moutinho. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo shoots! It's gone out for a throw-in. Portugal making consecutive changes here. Jota. Bernardo Silva. And it's hoisted clear. Ronaldo is being picked on here.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
Danilo Pereira. Ruben Neves gets it out to the wing. Lovely feet. Looking to going for goal. Jota, and oh! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Portugal making another change here. In for a header! Oh, and that should have been two.
Bruno Fernandes was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Now it's real chance! Oh, that could cost them.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
Great leap! Should have equalised. João Cancelo tries making a foray down the right. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jota spreads it towards the left. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good ball, it's found its target. And the ball's come out.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jota. Jota! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
And that has been cleared. Jota. It's on a plate. Striding forward, facing goal. Chance! It's got through. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Hungary can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn it.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal start as they wanted to start. All 3 points, the first 3 points, crucially. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great confidence now from a very good victory and look ahead with real belief.
So, on the face of it, things look simple. If they want to make the knockout stages, this is all or nothing. 3 points needed, and should they fail to collect those points, they will be going home and staying there. It all makes this very tense, really, for some, unbearable. The stress levels particularly high, but for those of us who are neutral, myself included, it is utterly compelling, and that is how it should be. This stadium has that feel of a genuine Colosseum. It could only be Rome. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Portugal are utterly focused and determined. They know how much this means.
Well, Peter, there's good pressure and bad, but this leans very much to the former, and a big chance to take everything on a level. These players have to embrace and tackle the task ahead with the courage and confidence they've grown for a time like this. I expect them to swim and not sink. And they won't need a rubber ring here either.
We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Ter Stegen gets it upfield. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Bernardo Silva gets into some space. Oh, good take in a good area. Danilo Pereira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Has a pop! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Werner. Werner spreads it towards the left. João Cancelo is the guilty party there. Header! Great early ball. Same can't be said for the finish.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a little surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think, the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
And it's Guerreiro. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Great run on the overlap here. Pepe. Bruno Fernandes. Portugal need a win here to make it through. Guerreiro. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How would you review the first half?
Portugal have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement, and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Portugal clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
And now the breakaway. Bruno Fernandes battles to win it back. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by...
He's gone for it! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Danilo Pereira. Guerreiro. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. And it's Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chan. Rudiger. Schüller. Up towards the front line. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Keeper sends it forward. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Danilo Pereira. Jota. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. And it's Moutinho. And here's It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Cristiano Ronaldo simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see.
And that's that. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches. Satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end. And it finishes 0-0. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. No question that this is one of the great capital venues of the Netherlands, the Johan Cruyff Arena, Amsterdam. We stand for the national anthem of France. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Giroud finds himself eased off the ball. Moutinho. João Cancelo. And it's Guerreiro. Portugal get it back again. Martial.
France have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Pavard.
midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
Well read, he sorted that out. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Danilo Pereira. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's broken loose. Gets up to head it. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Giroud tried to play it through.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Guerrero. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano has a hit! The captain scores!
Well, this skipper probably feels the obligation more than most to deliver goals at important times. Going into the interval is always a key period, and his opener could prove to be a critical development now.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Portugal. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Portugal come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we are already promptly back underway.
Portugal going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
And it's João Moutinho. Ruben Dias. Danilo Pereira. Pepe. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, they know he's the root of potential problems, Peter, and they seem intent on uprooting that problem, like that.
Rafael Varane. Varane drives it forward. Bernardo Silva gets away from his opponent. Bernardo Silva with a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had that. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Pavard is there to heave it away. France have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And the ball's come out! Pepe. And it's João Moutinho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo has a go! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a look. Chance! He scores! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Things starting to look very comfortable. Conte hoists it forward. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Pogba. Pedro Neto. Chance to break. He's got away. Cristiano going for goal! Rabiot. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Well, that is a great effort. Another win, 7 points from 9, unbeaten, and on they march. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Well, hello and welcome to everybody who's tuning in from around the world. I'm sure that you can sense a very different feeling in atmosphere and ambience around the ground, certainly by comparison with what we've seen before in this year's competition. Gone now are second chances, points and tables, that sort of thing confined to the group stage. From this point on, nothing other than a win suffices. The mood here is expectant and nervous. Wonderful scenes here in the Dutch capital inside this terrific arena. One that does more than justice to the stature of the man whose name it bears. And we rise now for the Danish national anthem. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Well, this is a noisier occasion all round. Everybody, Jim, knows what's at stake here.
You know, Peter, it's the suddenness that I love when you get to this phase of the competition. The suddenness in which you can find yourself in a good position or the suddenness in which it can go against you. That introduces drama, which creates great excitement, and ultimately you get a much more entertaining show.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose! And it's João Moutinho. He's had a go! And for a moment, time stood still. Vas. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have...
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Delaney. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Out to the left it goes. Højbjerg. That's a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. Tries a shot! João Cancelo. It is deadlocked. Gets it back to the keeper and tries something new. João Moutinho. Pepe. João Cancelo. Loose ball, who's going to get that? João Moutinho. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo is fouled. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Ronaldo ready to try one. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the ball's come out. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Højbjerg. Not long till half-time, and it is still goalless.
Cornelius really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It has Bruno Fernandes! He's delivered all right!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Portugal. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Portugal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Danilo Pereira. Portugal have it back and they can go again. Guerreiro. Danilo Pereira. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Bernardo Silva. Caught offside that time. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Kasper Schmeichel sends that a long way. He's had a shot!
Denmark showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Højbjerg. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Just brushed off the ball there. Bernardo Silva. This could spell danger. Hits one! Really well taken goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Things starting to look very comfortable. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Bruno Fernandes. João Moutinho. Cristiano. Shot at goal! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Portugal take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And there goes the final whistle. Victory in round one. Still plenty to do, of course, but one huge step forwards. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, it was fairly emphatic. To move on to the next round with as big a winning margin, I think can only benefit their campaign. A springboard win and a very buoyant outlook.
So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. This is the gladiatorial arena that is the Stadio Olimpico, for so long the symbol of Rome's grand sporting history. We stand for the national anthem of Poland. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today.
Silva has a go! They've scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pasta to pick him out.
Portugal have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? Krychowiak. William Carvalho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. That's great strength on the ball. Krychowiak looking to break out here. Andre Silva looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Guerrero. And here's Andre Silva. Lovely bit of skill. That's a good ball to find him. Christian has a hit! It's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Portugal get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Ricardo Pereira gets it back. Ricardo Pereira drives forward with purpose. And here's Andre Silva! Oh, he's really drilled it.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. The referee's awarded a free kick.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Guerrero. Cristiano Ronaldo sticks in a foot to win it back. Guerrero, this is promising. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Pings it out wide. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Hoists it forward. And here's Andre Silva. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Portugal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Well, that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Guerrero. Cristiano Ronaldo. William Carvalho. Pedro Neto. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Gets wrestled off the ball. Ruben Neves. Portugal are 2 up. João Moutinho. Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. Guerrero. Jose Font. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was a matter of inches.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jota. He gets past his man, and a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
He's on his way. Oh, real danger here. And that's a goal kick. Portugal making another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Rapidly approaching the end, now just moments away from a semi-final place. There will be a throw-in. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Guerrero. Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That's not going to make it. Ruben Neves. Guerrero. Jota. Bernardo Silva. Grosicki drives it forward. And that will be the final act. So now do you believe? You have to. Just 2 more steps to glory. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Portugal won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Portugal find themselves amongst the last 4 teams to have made it through this far and now find themselves on the verge of a date with history. Just 1 more win, that's all that's needed to make it into the biggest show of the summer, which so many set off all those months, even years ago, in the hope of reaching. No doubt they, along with all the remaining teams, will feel that they have a great chance, expectation rising at an exponential pace, and expectation, of course, brings with it pressure. It's very easy to feel that pressure, and indeed the expectation of the fans just by the expression of those players. If you want things to come together, whether it be through the bounce of the ball or whatever else, it had better come together right here, right now. This game being played at Wembley Stadium, which is, in the eyes of so very many, the venue as far as football is historically concerned. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. So just this game, and then their date with history. The big day we are all yearning for.
This competition has been a superb advert for football, Peter, up to this stage, and it'll continue like that with all the talking points focusing on the positive side of things, I'm happy to say. Credit has to be afforded to the way in which everything was coordinated, despite games being spread across.
He's had a go! They've scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Toni Kroos. Sané. Ginter. Foot in. It's a loose ball. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And here's Sané. Got a shot away. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
They've played it short. There are a few waiting for it. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
It's Kroos! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It's a good foot in there. This could fall anywhere. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A formality, we're level. He was just never going to miss.
Yeah, and he smashed it right down the middle. It was just as well the keeper didn't hold his position.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Draxler just brushed off the ball there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. And out to safety. Portugal get it back again. And here's Andre Silva. It's come through. Kroos already, of course, on the score sheet. João Moutinho. That's gone for a throw-in. Kroos. Draxler plays it out to the wing. Ginter. Toni Kroos. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. wonderful! Dispatched expertly, nicely done. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Germany, half-time in the semi-final. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
William Carvalho. João Moutinho. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well read, he sorted that out. And now the breakaway. Guerrero. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving on, he could shoot here. Hoists it forward. Werner. And it's been taken straight back. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. Cristiano Ronaldo is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Bernardo Silva. He's left his man. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Portugal seeking to maximise the moment.
Yeah, and it's a good opportunity to level it, and they have several in this team who can take this.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Good clearance and very necessary. And that's sprayed out wide, and it's Ruben Neves. It's on a plate! Great challenge, timed to perfection. Bruno Fernandes. That's a brilliant interception.
Portugal are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Chan, and it's played forward. Has gone out. So here comes a substitution.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And here's Sané. There's the through ball, going for goal! He's scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Germany are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Shota! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ginter. And here's Sané. Ricardo Pereira sticks in a foot to win it back. That's great strength on the ball. Portugal are out. Well, you cannot hide the evident disappointment of semi-final defeat. There's no more cruel time to lose. They can only find small consolation in having come so far. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, this is so tough to have to handle because they poured their heart and soul into getting this far, only to succumb. Semi-finals can be so cruel, and I think this has been a standout example.
Well, hello, good evening, and welcome to everybody who has joined us, regardless of where you are, or indeed what time it is with you all over the globe, as we bring you this most glamorous of clashes between two sides desperately chasing the right to contest the ultimate prize in club football. This competition has provided us with so much unforgettable drama since the first qualifiers began last summer, and I am certain there will be plenty more to come in the last few. It is semi-final day. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. So just one more step for a date with destiny. Few games come bigger than this one.
Yeah, and the first leg of a semi-final, you can't guarantee passage into the final, obviously, just yet. But you can make life quite hard for yourself, Peter, second leg. So You've got to expect it to be tight and tense. This atmosphere sounds perfect for the occasion. And it's a case of releasing your best now and just finding a stronger edge, letting the opposition know what you're all about. And it's going to be tough next time round too.
And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Aymeric Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed. He's a very solid defender too. And opposition forwards, they're not going to get much change out of this guy.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise. Bruno Fernandes!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
De Bruyne. And back to base. I guess for the visitors here, the thing they have to decide is whether they are happy to take a draw and play conservatively or go all out and try and win it.
Yeah, absolutely. I suppose from a neutral perspective, the latter would prove more exciting, certainly for us. But yeah, the former certainly a strategy which is just as valid here.
Short, tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
And it's Sterling. Zinchenko! Oh, that's neat. Just brushed off the ball there. Ronaldo plays it out to the flank. Zinchenko goes back to base. Zinchenko demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Gundogan. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Sancho takes the long option. Rashford. Oh, that is lovely footwork. So who's he picking out? Shoots! It's Lewandowski! De Bruyne drives it forward. And there's a long ball. Ginter. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Kyle Walker. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Gundogan hoists it forward. De Bruyne. Sterling. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ginter. Alaba. Wan-Bissaka. Great run on the overlap here. Looks to clip it forward. That intervention was very necessary. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Rashford. Aguero. Chance to break. And that has put a stop to that. That's a decent ball. That's gone a long way up and away. Ronaldo is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, he'll be seen as the #1 enemy because of his creative ability.
Bernardo Silva. Wan-Bissaka. And it's played forward. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's there to make a great save.
Cristiano Ronaldo sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. He's in, and a shot! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So here comes a substitution. Rashford is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, has he done enough since his goal? Is the feeling that he's lost his appetite for another? It's difficult to be sure exactly what the thinking is, but his race is certainly run now.
So that's 2 now without reply. Now it's Dembele. Drilled in low. Going for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Cristiano Ronaldo should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here. Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Couple of changes then in quick succession. It's come loose. De Bruyne. Gabriel Jesus. Van der Beek battles to win it back. Ginter. Pogba. Alex Telles, who's set up one goal so far. Gabriel Jesus. 4 added minutes. And De Bruyne! Oh, bang on target. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A huge result. A place in the next round is theirs to lose now. Success on away territory, a lead to protect at home. It is looking really good. The end of the game. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, if you did just miss it, Van der Beek! Goal! Manchester United! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Wolverhampton didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Manchester United scoring early, again in keeping with their trend of recent weeks. Manchester United are the most prolific team in the league this season. A forward pass, gets into a dangerous position. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in...
Oh, no question, that's a foul. A a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Dispatched expertly, nicely done.
Look, it goes against your pride and your professionalism to admit when something's too good, but that was just unstoppable.
Wolverhampton grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And it's played forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's Dembele. Lobs it in gently. Shot at goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Hoists it forward. Danger averted for now. Greenwood. Gets it back. Forward it goes. McTominay gets into the right position to intercept. Adama Traore. And it's Moutinho. Pogba battles to win it back. Dembele plays it forward. Greenwood with a shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. Semedo has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Has a hit! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries to dink it in. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Dinks one in, gets into some space. Looking for a decent ball in. Moutinho. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Manchester United head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. Well, the action has already resumed here. It's Greenwood! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Dembele. A real chance if he can get through. McTominay. He could be in here. Great challenge, timed to perfection. And now they can launch a counter. Nelson Semedo. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. And it's Dembele. Lindelof did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Shaw. A really good feat. Time to deliver. Van der Beek. Van der Beek! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Manchester United have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Manchester United go into the lead. Ruben Neves. Greenwood. Tries lifting it over. A real chance to break. Bolly. Well, that's where he wants it. Maguire. Pogba. Lindelof.
Manchester United are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Done very well to intervene.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Hits one! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Keane goes looking. Tries to get it clear. Manchester United need to hold on for a few more moments. It's come through. Has a pop! Nelson Semedo. Semedo drives it forward. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Well weighted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a brilliant interception. Forward it goes. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much. Manchester United come into this leg looking very much like finalists thanks to their first leg heroics. Here was a convincing win that has put them well and truly in the box seat. Despite many warnings against complacency, the best efforts of the key figures in and around the team to reject such notions, there is little doubt that they are in a very strong position. The demands of their loyal following are loud and clear. Finish the job off and do it in style. The perfect statement to any potential opponent when coming to contest the grandest prize. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. An inevitable outcome or a dramatic turnaround? One or the other? The former more likely, Jim.
I just can't see how a team that's produced such a professional performance first time up can suddenly go and throw it all away. If they do manage to do it in style, it would serve as a real statement of intent ahead of the final.
The action has already started. Manchester United are back home, having earned a lead in the away leg. And they'd appear going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Alaba plays it forward. He's got through. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's tried one. Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's Aguero. Witsel. Cristiano Ronaldo. It is deadlocked. Rashford. What an adventurous run from a defender. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Ronaldo has a shot! Goal! Manchester United!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. De Bruyne. And it's Sterling. Rodri. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Dias. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Clears it out of harm's way. Ginter. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Zinchenko. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. It's got through to him. Gets the better of his man. It's anyone's ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Rodri. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Bernardo Silva. Lovely bit of skill. And he's there to hoof it away. Half-time in the semi-final. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Alex Telles, try. It's Rashford! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Laporte. De Bruyne. Witsel gets it back, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He spotted the run and played him through. Rashford! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Greenwood. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
De Bruyne shoots! Sterling has a go! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Hoists it forward. Wan-Bissaka. Alaba has gone out. Manchester United making another change here.
Yeah, I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
And it's Cancelo, just brushed off the ball there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Greenwood. And he should have made it 4. Bernardo Silva tries to clear. It's a loose ball. Well weighted. Now it's Sterling. Going through. He's had a look. And the finish! It goes to show he is human after all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Ronaldo needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
De Bruyne goes looking. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Laporte tries to get it forward quickly, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And that's been levered clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Greenwood. This could fall anywhere. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United are the winners in a one-sided semi-final. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, they passed that test in flying colours, and they have every reason to believe that they can go all the way now.
Hello one and all, we are glad to have you on board for what must surely be the most unmissable game of this season. It could seal the final destination of the title. Of course, there are minor conditions attached. As with all of these things, 3 points are required. Sounds very easy on paper, but it could well prove to be otherwise in reality. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. The mood is really good now. The players itching to get this going.
Yeah, Peter, definitely the team of the season, and it's their ability to navigate their way through key contests like this that affords them the confidence and nous in knowing that the substance within can be relied upon. They're far more likely to chalk another one up than choke. These lads have a great togetherness and spirit, and I expect to see it again.
We have already started here. Champions-elect, hoping to become the champions for real. Perhaps this is the day when the wait finally ends. Manchester United are having to deal not just with their opponents, but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources becomes... Shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! Could that be the start of something big? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Oh look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Hoists it forward. Van der Beek. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Manchester United, clearly one of the face-to... has a pop! And yes, it's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Pogba has been on just about every back page leading up to this transfer window. I wonder if there's anything in the rumours, Jim.
I think so. He's a man very much in demand, and not just from any interested party. The big boys will be dipping...
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Barnes. Plays it over to the other flank. Shaw. Oh, really good feet from him. It's Dembele! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Dembele simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
McTominay. Van der Beek. Oh, shooting chance! And they've been caught out. It goes for goal! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're already into the second period. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
McTominay. Chance! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Manchester United produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, if that's the case, then, he's doing the right thing.
Manchester United take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Burnley were grateful to the genius of their manager last time round.
Yeah, his hand was forced somewhat, Peter, because of the circumstances. He had to bring on goal scorers, but he was bold in going for broke to get what he wanted, and not many would have done that.
And it's Pogba. He's gone for it! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
So there's going to be another change here. And here's Barnes. Over to the left. And that has been cleared. Manchester United making consecutive changes here. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Peters. Great leap! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
McTominay. Battles to win it back. Pogba. Shaw. That's a promising ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. That looks a good ball. Too long and over the line. Goodmanson. Wood. He's got away. That's good defending, very good defending. That's gone a long way up and away. And it's Lowton. And the shot! What a rocket! That is special! About as smooth as it gets. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? McTominay. Four extra minutes added on. And it's played forward. Barnes. Wood. Out to the left it goes. Surely this will be the last chance. He's still going. Where to next? It's a good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. And the referee brings it to a close. Champions at last. Finally, they get their hands on the prize. Worthy winners, glorying in their moment. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment. Well, welcome everybody. You join us here for our coverage of what is set to be a truly exciting final. Formalities are underway. Everybody is soaking up an energetic, highly charged atmosphere within the ground. The teams will be with us very shortly. We look forward, of course, to that special moment. In the meantime, we take in the feeling of excitement and euphoria ahead of what should be a really outstanding final. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
And already we're underway here.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but and they're up for the header!
Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Rashford. Sancho. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's King.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
That's a decent ball. That's a good... It's Rashford! Goal! Manchester United! Could that be the start of something big? Manchester United have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Ronaldo goes looking, goes for goal! Forward it goes. Sigurdsson. Gomez. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ginter. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Rashford. Shoots! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Rashford put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Bruno Fernandes. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. It's come through. Good run, ultimately. Has a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
They've played it short. Bruno Fernandes. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Doucouré, back to the keeper and go again. Looks to clip it forward. It's out for a goal kick. Alex Telles. And it's Lewandowski. Rodriguez did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Mina. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Witsel plays it forward.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Lewandowski with the foul. James. Everton have to get it into the box and quickly.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Up towards the front line. Bruno Fernandes. It is just a question of running down the clock now. And there goes the final whistle. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. So on to centre stage come the central characters. The individuals who, as a team, blended into champions. And this is their moment. So this is it. Domestic football across the continent may all be done and dusted in the major leagues, but now we have the ultimate spectacle to conclude the season. The earliest phase in qualifying started way back at the beginning of last summer, and now there are just 2 teams standing. A show not just for the capacity crowd here, but one for the whole world. The global audience, they say, some 300 million. Quite a picture here inside Ibrox, nor would you expect anything else. So we're almost there. All one can see, a look of utter focus on the faces of all involved. You've been there, Jim Beglin. What will they be thinking as they wait for the whistle?
Well, you're right, Peter. I have been in this position, and the message is usually something like, remember all the work, the hard work you've put in to get this far. So don't leave anything out there now. Do what you're good at. It's better than what they can offer. Stick to that, and you hope it'll be enough.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Rashford. Cuts it out. So after all that's been said ahead of this great occasion, Jim, it comes down to the nuts and bolts, doesn't it? What do you think the managers are preparing to do tactically in this game?
Well, I think it's going to be about who's going to be the first to really try and take the initiative here, Peter. I'm hoping for a high-intensity start, but
strike the first blow.
Yeah, absolutely, but it wouldn't surprise me to see, you know, some prodding and poking for the first quarter, third of the game.
Try to set a tone.
Yeah, command things, you know, show some authority.
Defence has got rid of that. Rashford tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Wan-Bissaka. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Rashford, and he's shown him a clean pair. Has a pop! Goal! Manchester United! Could that be the start of something big? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Manchester United take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's a fine save!
Cristiano Ronaldo is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And it's been taken short. Alex Telles hits one! Oh, impressive strike.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Plays it over to the other flank. He's found his man. Hoists it forward. Alex Telles. Alex Telles drives it forward. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Tries to get it forward quickly. Witsel, and it's played forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Rashford! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Rashford simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Heave to the back post. Lewandowski. Bruno Fernandes plays it out to the wing. There are a few waiting for it. Away from immediate danger. In again. Massive leap! And in it goes! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Manchester United are making a change now. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Already up and running for the second half. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Alex Telles. Alex Telles goes looking. Sancho played out to the right. He can get that clear. Throw in. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Ginter.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Marcelo. Pogba. Alex Telles. Pogba. Lewandowski. A buccaneering run from the defender. Gets away from his opponent. Up to meet it. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Alaba tries to locate someone up front. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rashford. Rashford making use of the space out wide. And out to safety. Pogba. And there's a long ball. Good clearance and very necessary. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Rashford being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all.
And a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Alex Telles just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Witsel. Pogba. Alex Telles goes on a charge down the left. Dembele. Modric. Odriozola. And it's Benzema. And time is up. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.